Oh, yeah. What the fuck is up? What's up, everybody? How are we doing today? On this fine Wednesday. That's actually how you're supposed to pronounce it. Wednesday. Wednesday. See, the fucking N comes before the D. Wednesday. That's how we say it. It's the same fucked up thing where we say February. It's like no one says February 25th or 26th. Yep, today's February 26th on the Wednesday. Wednesday. I'm cooking your fucking brains today, people. What is up? Oh my God, I'm kind of fucking warm right now, too. I don't know what the hell's going on. I got shit. I'm loving it. How are we doing today? Let's get some comments up in here. Wednesday day. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I gotta do this beforehand, but I'm gonna fucking make sure. I gotta type in my own channel. I got amongst the proper way to say among men. We're on some fucking, what's it called today? Oh, there we go. Fuck that shit. Sorry. Cussing up a storm today. Boy. I'm on a good one. G'day. Matt W., good to see you. Where the likes at? Awesome. We're at 10 likes right now. With how many people watching? 16. You lazy cunts. I'm going to piss a whole bunch of people off today with the bombs I'm dropping. Oh, well. Whatever. Oh, yeah, it's Thursday for you, huh? Anyway, we got Matt in here. We got Brent. We got Daniel. We got Michael. We got Timaeus. We got Jules. We got Tony. How we doing? We got a whole bunch more. A bunch of scaredy cats that don't want to type anything in the chat and say what it is. What it do. Your boy got trimmed up today, finally. I had to make my way up north to go see my barber. I can't cheat on my barber. I cannot cheat on my barber. I fucking love my barber so much. It sounds weird, but like he fucking just cuts my hair so properly. Like it's just like I can't go anywhere else. I cannot. So I drive fucking, what do I drive? Like 30, 40 miles, something around there. 30, 40 miles. Yeah, in between that. To go up there and see his ass. He's good. Fucking great barber. Dude's got the details. Also got some acupuncture today. No workouts, no lifting. I was supposed to do jujitsu, but I woke up this morning and my neck was a little stiff. And I was like tired still. And I was like, man, you know what it is? I've been neglecting going to fucking acupuncture and I'm paying for it right now. And trying to tough it out and just go to jujitsu and just put more wear and tear on my body. I'm like, we got to be smart. Need to do some grocery shopping too. So I went and did a little Costco run. And we'll talk about some things. We'll talk about some things that I noticed in life today. About some stuffs. About some things and stuffs. Gents, I also got to forewarn you that I am not going to be on here for longer than, actually, I'm probably going to keep it around 45 minutes to an hour-ish today, maybe a little bit less than an hour, because I got to go to a fucking YouTube creators meetup. That's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go network a little bit tonight. It's run by some chick. We'll see what she has to say. My buddy hit me up and he's like, hey, let's go to this. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a sample. I'll give it a sampling. If anything, maybe it'll be 18 more followers, maybe 18 more subscribers or however many people are there. I don't know. Where. Oh yeah, that's why 18 people are watching live right now. I was like, where the fuck did I get the number 18 from? Oh. So who wants to hear a story last night? Oh yeah. We got another notch. Last night. Little text to sex off of Tinder. Nothing to shake a stick at, guys. I can't sit here and claim that it was the sexiest woman alive. But she had some big old natural boobies, and I was just like, every once in a while, I'm in the mood for some big old natural boobies. And you know what it means when someone has big old natural boobies? You kind of run the risk of her being a little bit on the chunky side. And oh, good boy. You know, I made her send me some fucking full body photos and all this other stuff before coming over, and I assessed my rule, nothing more than 180. And I was like, yep, that ain't more than 180. I can tolerate it. It all looks the same bent over, unless it's over 180. That's at least like from what I feel would be like the cutting off point. Big old boobies though. We got right to it. She gave me a window. She said 8:30 to 10. And I was like, well, in that time frame, there's only one thing we can do. She's like, I want to go out and I want to get some dessert or something like that. And I was like, oh, I got the perfect dessert for you. Send her my address. She knew what was up. She's like, where is this? I was like, it's the dessert place. Smiley face, right? She knew what was up. I mean, pulling that shit up on her fucking maps or whatever, you're going to be able to tell that it's a residential. GTFO. Get the fuck out of here. She knows what's up. So, guys, one of the big rules. If she comes over and the sun is down, what is she there to do? It's time to get naughty. That's what she's there to do. You got to pull the trigger. And you got to do it quick. You know what I'm saying? Can't be sitting there fucking rubbing her goddamn bunions talking about her fucking day at work. You got to turn the game on, especially because I got the clock running on me. I was like, all right, I'll give you a 30-minute show. Give you a 30-minute rundown. No big deal. Get you on the road after that. Enjoy. Freaks come out at night. That's what I'm talking about. If she got some of that cinnamon roll icing, oh boy, did she. Oh yeah, she did. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to sit here and tout that and act like I pull fucking 10s all goddamn day. This was no 10. This was good. This was a good 6. We'll give her a 6, right? Single mom. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of cute, but big old real boobies. Like, and they looked like, from what I can see in the photos, they looked like they were still holding up well. And I was like, that's a vintage. That's some vintage right there. Those aren't going to be around for too much longer. So they need some motorboating. They need something along those lines. So yeah, why not? Oiled those puppies up. That was the first thing I said. Come over here and sit on daddy's lap. It's like, I want to, actually, I made her turn around. I said, turn around. I looked at that booty, gave it a little spanking, a little tap on the backside. And I said, sit on daddy's lap. And then from there, just peeled those shoulder straps down. Exposed those big old balls. And I was like, titty balls, not fucking downstairs balls. That'd be fucked. I'd fucking freak out. She loved it. Loved it. Got up, grabbed me some Sports Research MCT oil. The only thing a man needs in the bedroom, honestly. If you guys do not have yourself some Sports Research MCT oil in your kitchen or on your bedpost, you guys are missing out on all the fun. I'm telling you. You think sex is good right now? Maximize it times 1,000. First and foremost, it goes in all the holes. All the holes. It's great for massages too. It lubricates everything. And it's not like KY jelly or any of this other stuff that's got that kind of like stickiness to it, or you got to like, I mean, sure, you got to reapply every once in a while. Sure. But it's still there. It's still got some coating to it. But man, it's good. I put it on pre-condom so that it's not dry and whatever, right? Slides the condom right on so that it's not choking me. Because that's another issue I have with condoms, man, is they kind of choke me. I'm like, man, this is uncomfortable. I'm not having fun here. And then as the mind goes, Thor's hammer also goes. So adding in Sports Research MCT oil has not only added more oomph and spice, but it's also helped out in other areas as well. Sports Research MCT oil. If only I were sponsored. I'm sure they would not approve of this message, but I don't care. It's the best. It's the bee's knees. As a matter of fact, in my last post smash interview with the maybe not Navy SEAL wife, she is. She even goes into length about how fun it is to use that oil. She likes that oil. All these girls like that oil. They love it. Love getting oiled up. It's crazy. Castle Vetro, how's it going? That's what I'm talking about. Taking some ashwagandha right now for those of you guys that are wondering what the hell I'm popping in my mouth. Love me some ashwagandha. What do I got here? Natura Life Labs ashwagandha 2100 milligram with black pepper extract. You ready for this? Let me take this shite off the screen. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Man, I'm throwing down all the brands today. Max Dignitas. Max Dignitas. There we go. We're over enunciating everything today. The Bit. Yo. How we doing? I'm the 9. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks for being up in here. Griffin 36. Hitting it. Warren G as well. So anyway, let me scroll up a little bit more, see what we're looking at. Oh, we're not looking at much except for Christian. My anxiety spiked when an ex left me for someone else, then posted, when you find a real man, hold him tight and never let him go. It has left me feeling like worthless shit. No. I mean, I understand what you're feeling, but the truth is no. The truth is that you're not, right? Like, as you continue to get older and older and older, you are, let's even go this far. You are more beneficial to society than she is. And as you get older, as she continues to get older, and the more cocks that are stuffed in her as well, her value is plummeting further and further and further. As we all know, women age like milk, men age like fine wine. Okay? Sure. Were you simped out when you were with this girl? 100%, right? You just didn't know any better. You had to get your fucking teeth cut in the wild, right? You had to deal with this wild, untamed animal. But now you know better. The next thing is this. Ugh. She's your ex. There should be no way, shape, or form that you should be following her in any form of social media whatsoever. You want to know why? Because she's going to continue to do things like that just to dig the fucking dagger deeper into your heart. Stick around and continue to watch it if you want to. I mean, it's only going to make you more and more red pill, to be honest with you. So I don't discourage. I just say it's stupid. If she don't comply, goodbye. You feel me? If she doesn't want to be in your frame and if she doesn't want to be in your life, write that bitch off, right? Adios. C'est la vie, even though I think that means something else, right? Something to do with the best life or some shit. I don't remember. It don't matter. They're good. They're good phrases. We're just going to keep going with it. Yeah, man. You need to learn your own value and how important you are to yourself. This is why I come on here every day. And for the most part, what I've been talking a lot about this week has been personal growth in the sense of formulating a relationship with yourself and then utilizing tools to do it. Meditation being the number one thing, I believe. The number one thing that you need to start working on as well is working with that inner child, healing the wounds of that inner child. Because essentially what most men are doing when they're leaning and looking for and being needy with a woman and needing a woman to be in their life, they're essentially looking for a surrogate mother to nurture their feelings and emotions and make them feel safe. Now, where could that feeling come from? The only way that feeling could really be inputted is if you didn't get it enough when you were a child, which means in some way, shape, or form, your mother neglected and abandoned you. So most men look to women for these relationships, give them the reins and give them the keys of the relationship, hoping that they're going to get that nurturing plus the sex, which is crazy. Oh, I want to smell this. Anyway, that's what you need to work on, my dude. Every time you want to go look at her page, go jerk off. Right? Like, I'm serious. If you're still hooked on her, every time you want to go look at her page, go get that baby gravy off your fucking mind. Get that shit out of your system. Soon enough, you're going to be like, why the fuck am I doing this? You're going to be disgusted with yourself, right? You're like, this is silly. The wound is already healing. And you're going to stop doing it. And you're going to go out and you're going to start smashing other women, right? Hopefully with a good red pill lens. Continue to watch the king himself daily. And then you're going to look back and be like, dude, what the fuck was wrong with me then? And you're going to sit there and you're going to say, oh yeah, well, that's why. And you're going to say, that dude Corey was right. It's because I had these kind of issues with being nurtured. And now, from you meditating daily, after knowing how to nurture your own emotions, you're going to be like, yeah, that's crazy. The only relationship I really need to have in life is one with myself. And then everything else outside of this is just gravy on top, the cherry on top, the whipped cream. Whipped cream. The whipped cream. 28 people are watching live currently. I'm a little surprised. It's a little bit low today, but hey, we'll go with it. But obviously, we need to make sure that we're hitting that like button. Hit that like button right now, or else face my wrath. I can't really do anything to you guys. I'm being honest. There's nothing I can do. Oh man. I hate them. Haven't used condoms since I was 16. You need to. I'm telling you, if you're running the pimp game like I'm running the pimp game right now, guys, you got to do it. It sends a message too. It sends a message to her, because normally what most guys are going to do is this. They're going to like wait for her to say it, and they're going to be like, yeah, I got it, right? They're going to wait for her to do it. But when you're the dude and you pull out condoms yourself and you apply your own condom and you fuck her with a condom on, and then you pull out and come in the condom or whatever, you pull out and, obviously nowhere near her fucking orifice, her vaginal orifice or whatever, it sends a clear message. Number one, I've had girls say this to me specifically. Wow, you're a pro. Wow, you're a pro. Like, you got the lube, you got the condoms ready, right? You got everything going on. You're a pro. What message does that send to them? Well, it sends to them that they're not the only girl in my life. Not just that, when I wear a condom with them too, right? Because the only one that gets no condom privileges, and even then I'm still very particular about this too. But the only one that's supposed to get no condom privileges is my main or my girlfriend, right? And of course I don't have any of those. So what it does to these girls is subconsciously it also lets them know that they're not the highest ranking girl on my totem pole. And what does that do to a girl's conscience? Yeah. What's it do to her fucking, that's not even the word I'm trying to look for. What's it do to her self-esteem in that moment too? What's it do to her in general? Well, it knocks her down a peg or two. And believe it or not, when that happens, women are more willing to put in more of an effort. It's cool. They put in more effort during sex. They have a lot more fun. Like, they try to be more fun. They try to be more fun. They try to be more exploratory as well, right? Because they know they're dealing with a man of abundance. They know they're dealing with a man of value. So the condom sends a lot of messages. Not to mention, guys, you need to be protecting your seed, right? You got to be protecting your seed at all times. You do not want to open yourself up to that. And that also sends another message to these women, right? I can't trap him. So they got to think up other ways because that's what they're trying to do. So they got to think up other ways. Guys, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Do not be injecting these girls with your baby gravy, right? Do not be basting their bun with that stuff. Do not be getting it anywhere near the area by which it can go into the deep, dark hole and own your soul for the next 18 years in your pocket. Well, actually, more than 18 years for that, but definitely your fucking wallet. Don't be silly, guys. If you have trouble with condoms, sports research, MCT oil, no FAP, right? Stop jerking your gherkin, right? That helps out with keeping an erection while putting a condom on because you get the sensitivity back. And then number 3, this is a deep, dark secret. I don't know if I could tell you this one, but there's some supplements out there that you can take that'll help you get some more blood flow down there to ensure. The dudes of WarTribe know about this specific pill, the specific supplement. And it's not, I'm not sitting here saying Cialis or what's it called? That's obvious. But I got a secret weapon that helps out. And it's an over-the-counter supplement that you could purchase. So yeah, don't be silly with that stuff, guys. Wrap it up. I got some of that same brand on your recommendation, Corey. Good stuff all around for kitchen and bedroom. Exactly. You can cook with it. You can put it in your shakes. Be careful, though, with MCT oil. You don't want to exceed more than 3 tablespoons a day. If you're not used to taking it, you will shit your guts. It's pretty funny. It's actually super funny. Yeah. The anti-stress herb. Big up, King C. What it is, what it do. You're giving her free approval. If you stop following her, at least you'll take that from her. Exactly. As a matter of fact, you should block her in every faction possible. Everything. Like block her cell phone number. I don't know if you could block someone's email. That'd be fucking cool. I'm sure you can. You could block anyone on any platform. So block that bitch. Block the shit out of her. I'm experiencing this right now. Don't know what you're experiencing because I've been talking a lot lately. So who dat? The power of walking away is the most powerful tool you can have in a woman or towards a woman. 36 people are in the chat right now. 24 likes. Unsatisfactory. I'm going to move this because you're pissing me off. Don't be doing that. Don't be texting me while I'm fucking live, people. I mean, I know I could put the do not disturb on, but, you know, whatever. Yo. Good. Good man. Oh, let me finish telling the story. So I smashed this girl's guts last night. It was very transactional in a way where it was like, all right, cool. Like, I got mine, you got yours kind of deal. I was like, hell yeah. She's like, all right, I'm going to go. I'm like, sweet. Awesome. Cool. It's like fucking not even 10 o'clock. Good stuff. See you later. Actually, it was like fucking 9:30. 9:30, 9:45. And weird thing that was happening last night is I got a phone call from do not disturb, but number, what's it called? No ID or something like that. No caller ID phone number. Like, okay, whatever. I don't pick those up. I'm not going to pick them up. And then I get 2 more today. And then I get a phone call, like right after a no caller ID phone call, I get a phone call from like a number very similar to her. So I'm like, I don't know why this girl would be calling me. Like, that's what I thought. Like, it registered in my mind. I kind of remembered her number. I was like, I'm not answering this shit. And then I start getting these text messages in Spanish. dude's calling me, like someone's calling me like a fucking puto and all this other stuff. Actually, like putito. What the fuck else is this person saying? Calling me like, I don't fucking know. Valeri verga putito. Valerie, like it's literally looks like Valerie. So I'm like, huh. And I think I might have gotten a voicemail too, and I listened to it or something. I was like, this is funny. I'm gonna call back. And I'm like, huh, very similar number, all this other stuff. And this guy's calling me like a putito and all this other stuff. And like I call and like he answers and he's like puta de madre, like all this other stuff. And he's like, that means motherfucker and all this other shit. I'm like, huh. I'm like similar number, no caller ID, call last night after this girl was at my house or around the time she was at my house. Yo, no way. I was like, that must be this girl's boyfriend or some shit. Now, granted, remember, I picked this girl up on Tinder. So, I mean, I don't know any of this stuff. And I'm like, hey, I'm like, oh, like on the phone with him right now. I'm like, I know why you're mad. I fucked your girlfriend last night, huh? And he's like, yes. I was like, yeah, I did. I fucked your girlfriend last night. Yeah, that's what happened. I was like, now go fuck yourself. And then I hang up the phone. And I literally get a text message from that chick, like right after that. What the fuck's it say? And she says, you know, you're fucking rude as fuck. It's like, what? Like, how am I rude, you stupid asshole? Like, you give this dude my number. He somehow finds my number. He's calling me up. He's blowing my shit up. He's calling me all these names and all this other stuff. And now I'm rude as fuck for saying I fucked you last night. Like, how am I rude? Like, what's going on here? This is so funny. This is the perfect example of like how women can never take responsibility for their shit. Hilarious. So I don't know how true that is. I don't know what's going on with this stuff. I don't know if that was really her boyfriend or not. That's just a scenario that happened. I deduced it and I just kind of went with it. So good shit. Someone say something about being a big gay. Good evening, Kevin. How are you doing today? Please do hit the like button. Yes. Hang on. Holy crap. Broke up with my girl. She shows up at my damn place. Hours of emo crap later, we bang. And now she's texting me like she's the one considering taking me back. Crazy. I don't know why you gave her hours of emo crap. I would have just like I said, I've had this happen before. Actually, what you should have done, you should take a page out of my notebook. If a girl shows up to your place unannounced, that is negative behavior. That is bad behavior. You don't reward it with any attention or sex, right? Like if you really want to get her on, like really get her addicted in a way, like get her on her fucking on the right page, like sharp, quick, no, like do not ever come here. Do not ever come here unannounced. You and I will talk later. And it's like, but you're not telling her when, right? And then you text her when you want her to come over. She'll be a good girl from then on. And then right when she comes over, no talking about emotional stuff. I don't care about any of this emotional stuff. Honestly, like if you want to come over and talk to me about what we are and all this other stuff, I'm not going to listen. I'm going to zone out. I'll even turn on a movie. Like I'll turn on, like if she's going to start talking about this stuff, I'll just turn on a movie and I'll nod my head or whatever. And I'll face away completely, or I'll look at my phone. I'll do something completely to like let her know like I'm not having it. Right? And then we'll have sex. And then it's usually all that chaotic feminine energy is like out the window after that. It's like that's all she wanted. She just wanted to be fucked. That's it. Give her a good dicking. Batter that face with some fucking baby gravy. Yeah. A lot of us had shitty moms. A lot of us aren't willing to actually say that though. So good on you. Corey, do you recommend any butt plug brand for initiating young girls? I'll tell you what. I've played around with silicone ones before, like silicone. And I thought they'd be good because they're like nice and washable and all this other stuff, and they're cheaper. But I'm not gonna lie when I say that sometimes you'll pull out those butt plugs and there'll be some duty on there. And I've noticed that more with silicone, even if you fucking put anal nitrate and all this other stuff. So I've switched over completely to sterling silver, which are way better. And now I got the jeweled ones. I got the ones with the nice little jewel because girls like those ones. They feel happy. It's like you bought them jewelry. That's how it registers. So I got that. So that's what I recommend. I don't know the name brand of that specific plug, but that's what I recommend because that's kind of like the popular thing now. Girls are putting those in their butts and all this stuff, and it looks cool. So get that for sure. Hit the like or you'll get corona. Or I'll give you corona. You hit it on the head for me, Corey. So true. Was looking for that nurturing lady in my blue-pilled years. It's a Disney lie. Also, Mad Week. Absolutely. The baby chamber. It's a no-go for me, man. Keep that buckshot out of the baby chamber. That needs to be a shirt. That's going to be some A God Amongst Men merch right there. Keep the, what was it? Keep the buckshot out of the baby chamber. Hell yeah. It only goes on the face. Face or the back. I'm about to pack a month ago because I met an iffy chick. Okay. Oh, she got married to the guy within a few months. First ever girlfriend. It hurt for sure. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. Go and hook up with as many girls as possible. Start taking photos of you having 2 girls on either arm, or 1 girl on either arm hanging out with 2 girls. Like, that'll be your retribution. Go and bang as many, pick up as many hot girls as possible. Live that fucking playboy lifestyle. Seriously, like, go do it. It's fun. It's better than being a chump. She'll see you as a higher value than her. Exactly. Hamster gets a bit squirrely. You're using dread covertly. They'll create the narrative without you saying a word. That's that's how you play women. You don't say things, you do things, right? It's like when I talk about establishing boundaries, I don't tell them my boundaries. I'm like, hey, you're not going to be on the phone in front of me or else I'm going to leave. It's like, that's an ultimatum. It's like, I carry myself in a way where I'm high value enough that if she does something unpleasant or doesn't act right, I'm going to leave. And if she does something like that in front of me, I establish my boundary. Hey, put that away. That's rude. And if she reacts poorly to that, bye-bye, right? I just get up and walk away. See you later. Adios. Do it. With condoms, you don't get this. Get what? Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I see what you're talking about. L-citrulline? No, I'm taking L-citrulline in... fuck it. I'll go for it. I got another brand here. Lipolyze from Species Nutrition. Because I'm using Dave Palumbo as my coach right now. Haven't told anybody that yet. Yeah, tons of... Actually, no, I was thinking carnitine, not L-citrulline. Citrulline's good for pumps. L-carnitine's good for the cuts. ALA, L-carnitine, some green leaf extract. It's good stuff. Helping with the cuts. Making meats. No, I take L-arginine before the gym. There you go. You know what I'm talking about here, Aquarius. But I take one specific pill. One specific supplement. It's good. It's fire. Keeps you going. If for any reason out of these wear condoms for this one, Do not bring another. Oh, I got what you're saying. Do not bring another child in this world that you're upbringing than you did with an even shittier single mom. Exactly. I agree. Yep. I had to. I mean, I was being honest. I didn't know any of this stuff, man. You know, like she's on Tinder. She doesn't say I have a boyfriend. I'm in an open relationship. The dude was probably a simp anyway. Honestly. Uh-oh. The CDC says the coronavirus is likely to spread in the. Oh my God, no way. What that? Oh my God, get out of here. Breaking news right now. Why the coronavirus might not be containable. Holy shit. You're likely to get the coronavirus. Most cases are non-life threatening, which is also what makes this virus a historic challenge to contain. Fedge. Shit out, huh? What a show yesterday, huh? I love it. Anyway, you won. He cheated on her, and you got the layup revenge intercourse. That's probably what happened too. Oh man, that's hilarious. She did tell me. I mean, but I don't believe any woman that ever says that. She's like, I've only been on Tinder for a day, and you're the first guy I've met up with. And I mean, she was DTF for sure. So, that's awesome. Yeah, I like that. That's probably exactly what happened. She probably let it be known too. Ha! That's a good read. Good read, dude. You were supposed to make friends with him. She's trying to get an Eiffel Tower. I don't do a devil's three-way. Like that is part of my code. I just realized I don't like to share, man. I don't like sharing. Other dude might get in the way. Last thing I want is any of his fucking baby batter anywhere near me. That's disgusting. I don't even like my own near me. How many likes we at? 29. Let's get those likes up, people. Also, another thing we need to start doing is sharing this. Share the shit out of it. Share it on your Facebook. Piss people off. Have people talk about some stuff. Also, share my book on Facebook. That'd be hilarious. Piss off a few feminists. My boomer mom was a goof and ridiculously dysfunctional, but had she been a Gen Z millennial single mom, she'd be a whole lot worse. I'm convinced. Because these thoughts got zero values or dignity. Yeah. I mean, they're all feminists is really what it comes down to. They've all been indoctrinated in feminism. That's any woman that's been raised and put into a school system since the 1960s is a feminist. I simped. I'm sorry, hot dude overlords. It's okay. It happens. You'll get better. Women hate accountability. Exactly. In all aspects of their lives. LOL. It used to make me furious. Now I find it hilarious. Yeah. Donovan Sharp does a great job going into detail about all this stuff. If you guys don't follow or listen to any of Donovan Sharp's stuff, you're really missing out. Donovan is like probably, this isn't me trying to fucking gobble his cock, anything like that, but he does a tremendous job breaking this stuff down, and he breaks them down into lessons, like just really good lessons. That's why I actually really enjoy listening to his content. And he's also funny as hell when it comes to this stuff. Agreed. If you spin plates, you have less likelihood of getting attached. I think L-citrulline is part of a lot of pre-workouts. It helps dilate your blood vessel. Yes, you're right. Would like to hear how L-arginine helps on a cut. I have a 4-week of cutting ahead of time. L-arginine is kind of the same as citrulline, as it's just meant to kind of pump blood flow and all that other stuff. What the fuck was that? Carnitine. L-carnitine mixed with CLA or ALA. CLA or ALA. Yeah, same thing. Well, not same thing. One's conjugated. Those are pretty good things that you can use for cut. that are natural. I saw a skinny girl with the biggest ass I've ever seen in my life. It fucked my whole day up. Ugh, I know. I have a girl at the gym that's like that too. I'm pretty sure she's got some Somali or Ethiopian in her because she got that big ass Ethiopian forehead, but she got this African high butt too. And that thing is just round. It's rotund. It's like super nice. I want to oil it up. That small back, that tight little fucking, drives me crazy. These girls and these big booties now. It's like a fucking bongo. You just want to fucking pat on it for a little while. Should have texted the BF screenshots. I know I should have, but I don't care. I was done and over with it. I was done and over it after that. I don't understand how you could say I'm rude. Like, what's wrong with you? How are you gonna say I'm rude? Please, someone explain that to me. Like, you're the one that drugged me into this shit. I didn't even know anything about it. And then, whatever. Fucking chick logic. Yep. If there's any one dude who's been right about this all, it's been him. For sure. DS is the man, funny, and has a damn good setup. Absolutely. Him and AMS are pretty dope. I need to start listening to some more AMS. I haven't been listening to him lately, but it's good to refresh. Oh, carnitine got it. Yeah. You think so? I don't think it's that clickbait. I mean, his titles are clickbaity, but they're also like applicable. Like, he goes into the details behind his naming conventions of what he's talking about. Like, true clickbait would be like I said, I watched this one kid on Vehicle Virgins where it's like super hot supermodel drives my Ferrari, and it's like you look at her page and she's got like 100,000 subscribers. She's not a supermodel, and then like she drives it for like a second, right? And it was like a minute of the fucking entire thing. So that's clickbaity, or it's just like something that's like hyperbolic and just sensationalized, and it doesn't really happen. That's for sure clickbaity. The thing about YouTube is you have to have catchy titles. You got to have something it's something I myself need to work on. I don't know if my titles are good enough, but whatever. The titles, the titties. Yeah, that's true. Where are we at? 42 minutes. Yeah, I got to get running here in a little bit. So let's talk real quick about the nature of this topic today. Your anxiety is probably most likely is BS. And I'm not saying this generally at you guys. I'm saying this at society. We live in a snowflake society right now that, I've gone through my own mental health issues. I didn't really ever believe in mental health issues before it happened to me. But I actually gone through some shit in life where I fucking got blown up, had TBI, traumatic brain injury, for those of you guys that don't know that. It really messes some stuff up. Amygdala completely out of whack. And then I was put on SSRIs and came off of that. And then I smoked or ingested a psychoactive substance for 6 months straight after that. Really fucked up my brain. Most of that stuff was not my doing. But then the latter part of smoking or eating cannabis every day was. And, I had anxiety and depression that was uncontrollable because there was something legitimately going on. There was something that happened, things that happened, and it fucked up my circadian rhythm, my endocrine system, my actual physicality, and my hormone production that caused these imbalances, right? I was at my acupuncture place earlier today, and I'm sitting there and I got these fucking acupuncture needles in me, and I'm like fucking chilling out, feeling good, fixing this little kink I had in my neck and all this other shit. And this this triplet of people came in, 2 stoner dudes and 1 little stoner girl. It was their first time ever doing acupuncture. So they got like the tutorial like right there in front of me and all this other shit. And the acupuncturist waited till the end to do the girl. Not do the girl, but actually like try to stick her with needles. And she's sitting there, and as he's walking up to put the needles in her, she's like, I'm not going to lie, I'm having some anxiety about this and all this other stuff. And it's like, anyway, long story short, the acupuncturist like kind of acquiesces and he's like, oh, I could do some other things instead of acupuncture that kind of are similar, but they're not the same and all this other stuff if you're really feeling nervous about it. And she's like, yeah, I'd prefer that we did that. And it's like, fuck you. Like, God damn it. Fuck the both of you at this point in time too. It's like, bitch, you came here to do fucking acupuncture. You walked in the door, you sat your ass down, you know what you're getting into. Like, do the fucking acupuncture, right? You're not having anxiety about this stuff. Anxiety is uncontrollable. What you're having right now is you're having fucking fear and doubt and all this other stuff. It's not anxiety. It is not anxiety. Anxiety is something completely different. You are being a coward is essentially what it comes down to, right? And you're using your sweet little fucking softness and your verbiage, right? Your words to spit out fucking falsehoods to make people feel sympathy for you, right? And so that people take it easier on you. Instead of just being like, oh, nope, fuck, too bad. Here you go. Like, just shut up and take it, right? She's like, I'm having anxiety. It's like, you're not having anxiety. You're fearful. But what we're letting people do is we're letting people slide by the wayside and we're saying, oh yeah, that is anxiety. That's a mental health issue. I'm having anxiety about this. You know what anxiety is? So first and foremost, anxiety comes from the word anxious, right? And anxious comes from anticipation in a way, right? So if you really start to think about how like the two kind of came together, like anticipation is, what does that mean? What does it mean when you're anticipating something? Well, it means you're waiting for something in the future to come to you now. And you have reservations about the outcome, how that's going to formulate. So that's essentially what anxiety is. There's an old saying, depression is from the past, anxiety is from the future. Depression means that you're putting too much power and energy into the past. Anxiety means you're putting too much power and energy into the future, things that haven't yet come to fruition, right? Sure. Are there people out there that have anxiety disorders and like for real anxiety that's like uncontrollable or imbalanced? Yes, 100%. But your average everyday Joe here in fucking America, in fucking first world America or first world Western society or civilization, they don't have anxiety. They have fear of being uncomfortable. That's all it comes down to. You do not have anxiety. Stop fucking saying anxiety. You're just being a chicken shit. You're using things in order to manipulate people so that they'll go easier on you. And the other thing is this: you're so much of a fucking baby. Honestly, that's what snowflakes are. They're essentially babies. You're so much of a baby to be tested and go through any form of discomfort. You'll make up any fucking excuse to shy away from it. And the worst part is we don't have people in our society that can just sit there and look at someone and be like, shut the fuck up and go through it. You'll be much better. Honestly, like, I know it sounds fucking rude to sit there and say that to people, but if you just tell some people to shut up and just do it, it's the medicine that they need at that moment in time. Like, no, you're doing this. Shut up. People are like, whoa, what? Shut up. And then all of a sudden, boop, fucking needles in your arm. And you're like, oh, okay, well, that's not so bad. I was putting a whole lot of fucking energy into something that wasn't nearly as terrible. But instead, what we do is we sit here and we have a fucking society of people that are like, blah, fucking mental health issues and blah, my special needs and blah, fucking all this other stuff. And me being a fucking, me being privileged and you not being privileged and all this other shit. It's like, you know what? These are all just fucking screams and cries and throes of fucking people that do not want to actually be challenged in life and are trying to do their best in order to make society cater to them. It's like your anxiety is just fear of you being fucking, like, you going through some type of growth. Because in order for you to grow, you have to go through some discomfort. You have to. But a lot of people, especially in those environments, what they think college was their initiation, and that's the only type of initiation that they've ever had to go through. That's why a lot of these girls, they'll sit there and they'll go to college for 6 years and get their master's, and then get their doctorate in order to have the title of doctor. And they think that after that, they should be able to just sit on a fucking throne and people need to come up and wipe their own ass or come up and wipe their ass. It's like, no. No matter what title you get, no matter what level you've reached, there's still areas in life that you need to grow and get uncomfortable in. You have to. It's just the way it is. You're not perfect. You have an ability to grow every single day. But there's too many people in today's world that are sitting here and using the excuse of having anxiety. Anxiety. I have anxiety about this. No, you don't. You have trepidation, right? You have nervousness. You have anticipation. You have a fear of the unknown of what the outcome is going to be. But anxiety, that is not anxiety. I'm sorry to say that. You're just you're being a phony. You're being a weakling, right? We need to say these things to people. You're being weak. You're being weak. Like there's a legitimate difference between having anxiety, which is uncontrolled, your hormone patterns, your circadian rhythm. You have enlarged areas of your brain or whatever that's thrown things off. You've actually had some fucking crazy issues, right? But here's that. Even then, these types of people too will sit there and they'll justify and they'll say, oh yeah, I have that. Oh yeah, I have that. Instead of just saying, you know what I should do is I should just push myself. I should just push myself. And that's kind of where the downfall of our society has come in, is that we no longer have people that are also willing to push other people. That's why we talked about it a little bit yesterday, like we're cruising for either having a totalitarian dictator or actually fuck that. I think that's what we're cruising towards. I think so, because people there's too many people in today's world that need to go through hardships. There's too many people in today's world that need to be told, shut the fuck up and go in this direction. That's it. Shut up, go, shut up and go, shut up and go through this. Like, that's how it's got to be. That's how it's got to be. There's too many weak people. You can't have a society where there's too many weak people. You can't have a society. You can't have a good species when there's too many weak links in the chain. So that's all I have for that one. Let me read through some comments real quick. I think you guys are talking about, I love Somali ass. Yeah, I know you do. Not too much going on. I thought there was a whole bunch more going on. By the way, I don't think we can comment on live videos afterwards. You can. I've done it. You can wait till after the video is done and you can type a comment in the bottom. Or you can just go to my channel afterwards and click on the video and type a comment in there. It's not hard. It takes like 3 or 4 clicks and like 2 minutes out of your day, but it's okay. I get it. Rumination is a killer. Yeah, this kills a lot of people. There's a difference between me and other people, though. When I ruminate on something, I'm like, fuck, I'm nervous about this, and this is a form of fear. How do I get better? Well, I get better by finding out, by knowing. All right, what's the answer? All right, well, I went ahead. I went through it. Okay, yes or no? It's like, yeah, I don't know. But at least I made it through it. That's cool. In my blue pill days, I lost 2 possible A's from that complaint from women. Shadow, what's good? Just got off work. Looks like a great topic this evening. It was a great topic. I didn't have much to say. I spent about 9 minutes on it. There we go. Fuck it. I got to get going, though. Fuck. There's not just one pyramid. Life is about looking into the distance on top of the old pyramid and finding new pyramids to climb. Exactly. You should be constantly growing. Like I said, 5-minute round, 1 minute rest, 5-minute round, 1 minute rest. If you rest any longer than that, you're going to get bored. You're going to get complacent. You're not going to find purpose. You're not going to find meaning. We are meant to struggle, not suffer, right? Champions struggle, victims suffer. Remember that phrase. Remember that saying, right? If you're suffering, you're doing life wrong. But if you're struggling and then you get a little bit of a break, you hit a little bit of a nice little plateau where you get to rest for a little bit and you're like, all right, let's keep climbing. Let's go get uncomfortable again. Perfect life, right? That's the way you want to be. You're never going to reach the end. You're not going to reach the end until you take your last breath. Dude, how did acupuncture for the kink in your neck go? I've got the same problem thinking about seeing a chiropractor. I would do both in conjunction. Go and get adjusted first, and then go see your acupuncturist after that. Loosen the pressure of the disc on the nerves, and then go and get the nerves released. That's what acupuncture does. Anyway, my dudes, this is the point at which I need to tell you, if you're not a member of the WarTribe, please do join the WarTribe now, because as of March 1st, the prices will increase. If you are a member as of today, before March 1st, you'll be locked into the $20 a month, or if you decide to do the annual, it'll be $200. After March 1st, or actually on March 1st, I will be changing it to $30 a month or $300 for the year. So if it's something you've been contemplating and haven't yet done, here is destiny knocking on your door and saying, do it now. Do it now. Also, if you guys haven't clicked the link and purchased my book yet on pre-order for the Kindle, it's $7.99 at this moment. On March 1st, it'll get bumped back up to $9.99. So if you want the discounted price through the pre-order, please do click the link in the description and get the pre-ordered Kindle version, which will be auto-delivered to you on March 1st. As a matter of fact, I'll put it in the chat right now. Might as well. Last but not least, if you guys haven't already gone to CoreyCapella.com, CoreyCapella.com, it's where you can book consultations with me. You can buy my first book. You'll be able to buy my second book there as well. You can join WarTribe there, and you could even buy my online dating mastery course. I should link my Patreon as well. Fudge. I'm going to have to take care of that after this. Patreon, also, you guys can do that. Is it going to be out in print? March 1st, it will be released in paperback at a discounted price for the first week. From March 1st to March 7th, it'll be at a discounted price of $19.99. After March 7th, it'll go back up to its retail $4.99. So please do make sure, if you're looking for the paperback edition, you buy it within that first week. Anyway, with that said, I have to get my Tookus moving, because I have to go to a YouTube creator meetup. Hopefully it's cool. I'm going to stay positive about it. And maybe there's some hot girls there. That'd be sweet. With that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. I got a busy day tomorrow. Fuck. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm also going to be going on Chris Von Erich's show tomorrow evening, I believe, right after this at 6 p.m. my time. The Red Lens, I believe, is the name of his channel. And we should be talking about some good stuff. In the language of my fair friend, by whom I slept with his girlfriend, adios.